Hey, my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are doing the wonderful sign of Pisces, okay? We're doing your monthlies, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Keep in mind that you can apply this message pretty much to the area of your life where your feelings are located if you are not a Pisces, right? Pisces is known as the zodiac sign of understanding, honey. So by the time you get to that particular house, the 12th house in the zodiac wheel, you should have some understanding, some enlightenment. You should know some things, right? Okay, so this is how we're going to do it, right? Now, keep in mind, however, all right, that energy is fluid. So I can say that this is your energy, right? But it could be the energy that you're interacting with. So if you're interacting with a Scorpio, a Cancer, Sagittarius, right? And it feels more like their energy, you want to place it where it needs to be. Keep what you need. So if you're in the mood for enlightenment, encouragement, motivation, inspiration, if you're into signs and symbols, numerology, astrology, okay? If you were just into knowing that there's some shit going on, but you can't quite put your finger on it and you kind of want to get some confirmation, you might be able to find some things here also, okay? Keep in mind, you are not to get stuck in any of these energetic patterns. You are to master your emotions, rise above them so you can actually gain a better knowledge and awareness of yourself and then create the experiences that you want, okay? A lot of us are creating experiences based on trauma, based on past mistakes, based on past thoughts about ourselves, okay? A lot of us are not even projecting the world based on where we are, who we are right now. We're still telling ourselves that we're somebody else that we long outgrown, right? Okay, so you starting off the first week, my wonderful Pisces, with the heart chakra play, right? You may have to be a little bit more playful, laugh at yourself as you're beginning the week. Don't take things so seriously as you are moving throughout the week, okay? Princess of Coins is showing up, and this is saying that you may feel like you've been in a place where you've had a lot of financial setbacks, right? This could be in a place where you feel like you're not manifesting and things are just not working out quite the way you want to. This is also based on heart chakra energy too. Now, keep in mind, heart chakra energy is about trusting. It's about love. It's about compassion. It's about forgiveness. You might want to ask yourself what is going on that you're holding on to that you need to lighten up about, okay? Forgive yourself about, right? You got the Queen of Wands coming in, right? The Queen of Wands is saying that although you may feel like things are not working, although you may feel like things are not moving, although you may feel like there's a huge setback and you can't fucking quite figure out which way to go, you know, is there any way but up at this point? Like, so if you've hit rock bottom at this point, right, ain't nowhere to go but up. Right now, the King of Wands energy is someone that not only trusts their intuition, okay, this could also be someone with a very, very, very powerful sex drive. I'm just saying, okay. So not only is this energy trusting their intuition, this energy is also utilizing every experience, every mistake, every lesson, every disappointment to apply where they are now so they can move ahead. And the area in which you're looking to move ahead is right here, this Ten of Coins energy, okay? Whether this is starting a new business, whether this is a new job, whether this is getting your family, your house together, whether this is just building from a level of wealth in totality. So when I say wealth in totality, we're just not talking about finances, okay? Whatever wealth means to you, legacy, okay? Being more playful in how you view things is going to be important, right? You are, look, so, and I kind of feel like you're going to have to do that, especially if you are interacting and dealing with someone. Let's see. You could be dealing with another Pisces because you got the Hangman here, right? But the Hangman is in reverse, which means that you need to make a decision about something, right? Whatever energy you're interacting with or whoever you're interacting with, they also got legacy on their mind. They also get have stability in business venture. Like whoever you're linking up with, this is something that you can celebrate, or this is something that they want to celebrate, but there's something I want to feel like they may be a little bit indecisive about, okay? And this is where the playfulness may come in. Maybe your approach of how you're trying to go about things may need to be a little lighter as you're moving through this week. Okay, so you need to be mindful of that. The first week, you could be dealing with some energy where you're going to have to stop paying attention to the past and maybe the way things have failed in the past, and utilize the things that you've learned. Okay, overall for the first week, you do need to be mindful to check everybody's agendas, including your own. Right, watch where the ego is going to come in this energy. Okay, everybody may not have the same agenda. Okay, and there could be a little bit of there could be a little ego built in here, right? Yep. Which could lead to greed. Very materialistic. So I kind of feel this is why the Princess of Coins energy, aka the Page of Pentacles energy, will have to be really, 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 really looked at in your first week. Okay, whatever negative loops or whatever setbacks you think that you've had, you need to really learn from them so you're not projecting them outwardly. Okay, watch your agenda, and watch the agenda with the person that you're working with. Also pay attention to everybody's motives if you're moving throughout the first week. Be a little lighthearted too. Okay, stepping into the wonderful second week, you have the Awakening card, which is a, I want to say this is like a crown chakra energy, right? Spiritual awakening is you like getting an epiphany. That's like the aha moment. Just knowing things when you shouldn't know them. Feeling things maybe that you just can't explain. This is really where your abilities, right? Your special psychic power abilities kind of tap in, right? So you're going to have some just very intuitive energy, knowing energy popping in the second week Pisces, which is okay because you're a water sign. Very intuitive, very perceptive, right? So you got your energy from Neptune helping you out in the first week, right? In the second week, you have a lot of beautiful energies coming in. You're going to have some type of responsibility. Somebody's going to ask you to be responsible for something. An offer is going to come in that may bring in great responsibility, but I feel like it's going to be generous. It's going to be a give and take, okay? It's going to be a back and forth give and take, a generous offer, all right? At least on your end, it's going to be a generous offer. You just will need to take responsibility of what you're willing to take. Okay. You got Leo energy coming in here on the second week. So your energy, use your intuition on this second week. Trust it, right? Because you are coming with, okay, I may need to take more responsibility here. Or you may even feel burdened or stressed out. Right? And then offer comes in, or you could feel burdened or stressed out by the offer that came in. But I don't see why you would feel burdened or stressed out by this offer, because this offer here looks like it's somebody gonna be throwing money at you, honey. Right? But then it takes a turn, because the energy that you're interacting with is someone that don't feel so confident, though. Right? And you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands showing up, so you got the peer here. But the King of Wands could be a little bit rootless in their approach. So because they may lack the confidence, they could come across as a freaking dick or prick. You could be interacting with dicks and pricks the second week. You know, somebody could be projecting their insecurities and in their communication. It's just not, you know. So be mindful, okay? So what's going on with Pisces? Because Pisces is feeling... Yeah, you have someone that could be codependent. You have someone that is definitely maybe even insecure, right? You have someone that's afraid of the change. That's the problem, right? So you are coming into a place where you're becoming more in tune and aware of things. So you're going to have to really take responsibility. You're dealing with someone that could really come across a little bit aggressive and rude. I want to say impulsive and rude in their response, right? But I feel like this is only because they're not confident. You're confident, but they're not. Somebody's more confident than the next. So the rudeness and the like that roughness may just, it may not be their core. It may just be this codependency and this low self-esteem that's going on, or this fighting of the change that's happening, right? You got Capricorns and Scorpio's energy in the board, Leo's energy in the board. So you got Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo by the second week. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or Leo, Scorpio. All right, so, all right, by the third week, they're saying that you're going to have to step into your inner strengths. You see all of that crack? Yeah, sometimes people hurt you. Sometimes you hurt yourself. Sometimes you hurt others. Vice versa, back and forth, right? You're going to be asked to step into some, okay, you got, yeah. Heavy ego on the board. You got the week starting off with ego energy, solar plexus, ego versus will. Not only is this ego energy, this is where you build your self-confidence, your self-esteem, master yourself, self-discipline falls all under this particular umbrella, okay? And you got a lot of that energy showing up for you, okay? This third week. So you got things on your mind. You got things that make you happy. Not just in love, you know, but also in family and relationships. So you have things, you know, that make you happy as far as being able to line up yourself with the same values and wanting the same things, right? Now, I want to say you may need the inner strength because by the third week, you may feel that pushback because some of this may not just be the right timing, right? Because you do have the star card showing up in reverse. Although you may love this thing, love this person, love this situation, if you're being true with yourself and you're tapping into your inner strength, you may know that this may not be the right timing, okay? There's a lot of things going on. There could be a lot of delays going on, especially with everything starting to shut down again, okay? Yeah, you know that this person may not, things, you know, don't rush into something because you can't, you're afraid, okay? You may need to, you know, sit back and have a better plan, okay? All right, you got the Emperor showing up with the Empress. This is a couple. What's going on here? We had a pair in the first week, right? With the Prince, not Prince, King and Queen of Wands. And I want to say, let me just go back to, okay? Let me just go back too, because in the second week, you could be dealing with somebody. If you're married to this person could be dealing with like erectile dysfunction. Is that when you can't, you know, when you're having problems in bed? You could be dealing with someone that's having problems, you know, getting turned on, or, you know, there's a proper way to say that. So y'all know what I mean, okay? This energy is back again. You got the Empress and the Emperor. So once again, you know, you got that male energy coming in really strong, like very shut down, defensive, closed off, right? Feeling very frustrated. Maybe even, I want to say, holding off, holding back. Maybe not even telling the truth about what they're feeling, what they're thinking, right? And want to say maybe coming across very, very... I want to say coming across very, very, give me one. Okay. Record it. Okay. All right. Yeah. This could be somebody that you're married to. This could be somebody that you're married to, somebody that you live with. This could be somebody that you consider to be your other half, right? But I don't know why I'm getting like this is definitely probably like an intimate situation for some people, okay? Yeah. Don't push too much, like, yeah, because this Emperor energy is my way or the highway. Yeah, and for somebody strongly, this is around something happening in the bedroom. That's probably why they ask you to be more playful. Okay. Yep. You still in this, you were still like, you started off the second week talking about, okay, you should really let Trust your intuition here, Pisces. There's a lot of ego on the board, Pisces. And I kind of feel like sometimes when you think you know everything, you don't allow yourself the opportunity to learn the things that you don't know, right? So I kind of feel like by the second week, you're going to have to gain inner strength, because you may be trying to push something into existence that is not the right timing, right? And this is definitely going to cause a delay, right? It's going to cause a delay. And not only if it's going to cause a delay, it's going to call this person to be very, very selfish. And this could be somebody that's selfish around money too, because the Six of Coins could be somebody that's in debt. So the low libido or low sex drive could be in relations to the money issues that, you know, the provider issues. So that's another thing going on with some people. So you may want to be mindful of that. If, you know, that's just... Or you could be trying to force something with someone and try to get them to see things your way when they may not, you know, like... Especially when you know, and especially if this is a friend situation, right? The way that you may do something and the way that you may spend your money or you know, run your life, you know, other people may not do that. And that's okay, right? That is okay. All right. Psychic development, okay, aka third eye chakra, your perception. Okay? Your perception, how you see a thing. You got to keep in mind, everybody that says they want change don't want change. Okay? Because the energy that I'm looking at here, High Priestess in reverse, Death card in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. Trust your intuition. Yeah. Now you got the High Priestess and the Emperor in reverse and the Empress upright. And this is where I kind of feel like you were making changes, you were making decisions. And the only thing about this is I hope that you are trusting your intuition. The High Priestess is in reverse. The High Priestess is asking you to trust your intuition. Okay. You got to trust your intuition. That's deep subconscious power. And right now that is in reverse. You need to listen to your inner voice. Okay. Versus that hidden agenda that you might be walking around with. The Emperor energy is very rigid. My way or the highway. So you need to watch that also. The Empress is like, this is the only way anything is going to get birthed or created. Right? If we do things my way. But if you have all of that rigid energy, like really, who wants to be dictated to? Let's think about that, right? Who wants to be dictated to? You got the High Priestess energy, which is moon energy. That's your emotions. So you're reacting emotionally, right? Or what you think non-emotionally, right? Because you're in your feelings. Then you got the Emperor Aries energy, which should be about taking initiation, but it could also be very stubborn energy, right? The Empress energy should be all about you being able to create. That's Venus. That's love, honey. But that's also about you being versatile. So, yeah. You want to just watch your motives and how you're moving. What did I do with the other cards? If I put those cards back. See? You got to do that, because if you're not trusting your intuition, you can miss something. You're interacting with energy at the end of the month by trusting your intuition. You got the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. So if you didn't force it and you're still not coming in with your hidden agendas, let me see what else we got. Oh. If you didn't force it and you're still not coming in with your hidden agendas, you will work things out by the end of the month. You got the Sun card paired with the Ace of Pentacles. Come on now. Make it rain. Make it pour. Right? The Justice card paired off with the Ace of Wands. Come on now. I'm going to tell you right now. If you've been in the opposite hand and you've been the one doing the fuckery, you need to know that, yeah. Whoever is tapping into their inner strength and allowing themselves to really do their work this month is going to wind up being the victor or the victorious. Victor, well, that ain't even a word. You're going to have victory, right? Queen of Wands is popping up as the overall energy. All right, let's see. At the end of the month, that's intuitive energy and 3 of Swords. The Queen of Wands is taking everything that she learned from the painful situation and now making it work in her favor. That's based on you paying attention to your intuition. I kind of feel like it's really based on whatever you put that energy, because you can go either way with this, right? You can have your hidden agenda, my way or the highway, and shit don't work out for you, right? You get the opposite of what you really want, right? So that would mean that this person or this energy would just take their attention and focus it somewhere else and produce all of this beautiful stuff at the end. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, Sun card, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, right? Alrighty. Remember, not everybody that say they want help, okay? Not everybody says they want help, they want help. You have somebody here that is clearly working through some stuff. But by the end of the month, if you're not tapping into your inner strength, you could be the one left questioning yourself. Wow, you know, they on their path to freedom. Be playful. Trust your intuition. Use your inner strength. All right? That's going to be key. Then you're not going to feel left feeling depleted. Then you're not going to be left feeling like you done gave too much of yourself, too much of your time, too much of your energy. You done spent too much time on the phone and get your shit done. You know, like, you done spent too much time up at night, you know, watching a show, which, you know, because you had homework to do, studying to do, and you didn't get that shit done. Yeah, no. All right, so if you are not a member of Patreon, my love, this is where our journey ends, and I'm going to see you guys in your next monthly reading, okay? However, if you are part of the Patreon family, we're about to kick off your oracle portion of this reading and kind of wrap up what your message is going to end on, all right? Alrighty, I will meet you guys over on Patreon, and everyone